Have you ever stopped to think about how some really great leaders in the past stayed calm when things got tough? How they found peace inside, even when everything around them was crazy? Well, today, we're going to take a trip back in time to learn from one of those great leaders, Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome. It's a very long time ago, in the 2nd century AD. Rome, which was like the biggest deal back then, had a lot of big problems, wars, terrible diseases, and lots of fights between people. Now, here's where our hero, Marcus Aurelius, comes in. He was just a regular guy who got a letter from his mentor, Epictetus, who was kind of like a superhero of thinking. This letter had a simple but super important message. Don't always want things to happen exactly as you wish. Instead, wish that you can handle whatever happens, and life will be smoother. Marcus really liked this idea. He decided to learn more about something called Stoicism, which is all about being a really good person and finding peace inside yourself. Guess what? Marcus becomes the Emperor of Rome. But being an emperor wasn't easy. There were lots of problems every day, like people rebelling, wars everywhere, and tons of stress from running a giant empire. But Marcus didn't panic. Nope, he remembered the cool Stoic stuff he learned. He wrote a book called Meditations, where he said something super wise. You can't control what happens outside your head, but you can totally control what's going on inside it. Once you figure that out, you become super strong. Every day, Marcus practiced being mindful, which means thinking about how life is always changing and how important it is to be a good person. He believed that by focusing on what he could control, like his own thoughts and actions, he could find peace inside himself. Now, let's talk about how we can be like Marcus in our busy, noisy world. First, we can try being mindful, just like he did. This means taking a little time every day to think about things and how they're always changing. It's like hitting pause on a video game and checking in with yourself. Next, we should remember that we can't control what happens around us, but we can control how we react. Instead of getting super mad or sad, we can choose to stay calm and wise, just like Marcus did when he was dealing with all those problems as emperor. And don't forget, it's important to figure out what's really important to us, just like Marcus did with his strong commitment to being a good person. These important things should help us make good choices. Last but not least, we should see problems as chances to become better, just like Marcus did. Instead of saying, "Oh no, another problem," we can say, "Cool, another chance to learn and grow." So, there you have it. Marcus Aurelius' journey to finding peace and strength inside himself is a story that's still super useful today. By being mindful, controlling how we react, sticking to our important values, and turning problems into opportunities, we can find our own inner peace even when life gets crazy. So, let's remember the wisdom of this amazing emperor and work on finding our own inner strength through the power of peace. With that said, thank you for joining me on this adventure through history and philosophy. Until next time, may you find your own path to peace and strength, even when life gets a little crazy.